In today's video, traders, we're going to be talking about an aggressive gold trading strategy for XAUUSD. Stay tuned. Let's get into it right now. Welcome back, traders, to another one of my videos. My name is Trader Nick. I make all sorts of trading related educational content for Forex traders and stock traders. And if this is your first time to the channel, I do want to invite you to subscribe down below for more trading related content in the future. So today we're taking a look at XAUUSD. This is gold, and we're looking at a potential strategy that is not for the faint of heart. Now, what I mean by that is this is an aggressive trading style on a trading instrument that is relatively high volatility, right? Gold is notoriously known for its extensive trends, its very, very strong kind of movements in the market, sudden reversals, all sorts of dangerous stuff that a lot of traders struggle with. But today's strategy is actually an aggressive one. So it is not for everyone, but if you like aggressive strategies and you like breakouts, this strategy might be for you. So make sure you stay tuned to the end of this video and check out what it all has to offer. Now I'm going to go through two dynamic ways that you can actually trade this strategy, starting with the first one, which is slightly more conservative, but again, the second one is going to be highly aggressive, and again, up to your discretion on how you like to trade anything. Of course, these videos are not telling you how to trade, but whether or kind of opportunities or ideas for you to implement your own trading if you like them. So again, taking a look at XAUUSD, we're looking at the 4-hour time frame. Let me pull up a sketch pad really quick, and what we'll talk about here is notice how we've got this trend line kind of going across the top. You can see multiple times sellers in control of this market making a move to the downside, right? Forming lower highs and pushing price overall to the downside. So clearly this market right now is in a downtrend, right? The context of this current movement is a downtrend. But remember, I mentioned something about gold just a second ago in case you didn't catch it. We talked about the fact that gold often has sudden, sharp reversals that turn into massive, massive trends. And so gold can be very, very dangerous and tough to trade for people because, again, it can really make significant changes on a dime, right? It can just move back and forth all of a sudden and start trending really, really strong in one direction and then the next day be trending in the other direction. So again, with gold, there are some opportunities though that lie within that volatility. And today's strategy is going to be focused on capturing those big moves and looking for opportunities to join them in a calculated way. So what we've got, again, we've got identified that there is a down motion going on in this chart. You can see price making a movement to the downside overall and respecting this trend line very, very well. Now, what does that say about this trend line, guys? Well, what it says is that this trend line is a respected barrier for sellers, meaning that sellers who control this market currently are using this as a level of defense, right? So sellers are trying to sell off at these levels, right? They want to continue to move price down from those levels. If there is a big failure there, guys, there's an opportunity, and that's exactly what this trading strategy is going to be about, right? So now what you can see here, right towards the end of this particular trend line, you can see that this level actually got violated, and more so, you can see that right here, this candle closed above and outside of that trend line. What does that say about that trend line? Well, it says that that trend line is no longer valid, that that trend line is no longer being respected by the bears, and that the bears cannot hold that level for the time being. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that it has to continue going up, but it does kind of tell us about the market that sellers that were in control of this area are having a tough time holding this level. And that's exactly where we can look to potentially join a big reversal, start of a new trend, and catch that trend early. Trend line breaks are a very common strategy, but this variation of it is specifically for gold, specifically on kind of the 1 hour to daily time frame, right? Somewhere in there, 1 hour, 4 hour, daily. That's where I see this particular trading strategy working the best. And so again, we have this market that's moving to the downside, and we see this major close. Now, here is where, if you were to use this strategy, this is where we would look to take an initial buy position. Well, you may be saying, but Nick, this is buying high, right? We want to buy low and sell high. Well, sometimes when it comes to breakout trading, which this is exactly what that is, right? We're breaking out of that trend line resistance. We're looking to see that the market continues and actually continues higher. So there are times where actually buying high and selling higher can can actually work out. And that's exactly what we're going to try and implement with this aggressive trading strategy. So again, on this gold trading strategy, we've seen price break above this significant level of resistance. And here is where we'd potentially get in, right? So we see a bar close outside of the trend line. That's going to be our first criteria for a potential entry on this particular style. The next thing we see is that we want to get in on the very next bar. So this red bar here, we would have taken an initial buy position. And so what you can see is that from here, we would have made a movement. Now, Nick, where do I put my stop loss? Where do I put my take profit? Well, you have a couple options here, but for the most part, we're looking for a very good risk to reward, okay? So let's talk about this, right? So this is our entry point. So let's go ahead and actually, we'll make this blue. So this is where our entry is, right? We can see this is our entry to the trade on that close outside of this trend line level of resistance, right? So we're buying into this market on a significant close above that level, but where are we gonna stop out? Well, in this particular case, you can see that we do have some structure here, right? So we do wanna implement some price action in this trading strategy. You can see that this major level here, if we're not able to close and continue moving up from that level, there's a good chance that price continues to roll over. And so we kind of want to keep our stop loss relatively tight here. So we might even want to put it something like here, right? Somewhere just beneath kind of where we currently are. We don't want to, leave our stop loss too tight, but we also don't want to let it get too big because, again, we're looking for that momentum to continue. We're looking for a breakout trading strategy here, meaning that we're trying to catch a momentum push in the market. So if the market doesn't continue, we don't really have an interest in being a part of this trade. Nick, where do we put a take profit? Well, guys, here is where a little bit of the aggressive side of this trading strategy comes into play. We're not going to set a take profit. In fact, we're going to use our stop loss as a way to get out. So I mentioned that one way we can do it is to take a look at structure. The other point, right, if you're using structure, you could put a standard take profit, right? So if you see another level of, let's say that you see this level as a major level here, so we potentially want to get out as a take profit here, right? So that's one opportunity. But the other way of trading it that I wanted to mention with you guys is that we could use no stop loss or no take profit, right? And use our stop loss to actually get us out of the trade. So what do I mean by that? What you'll notice is that here I have a simple moving average. This is a 20 period simple moving average across the close. Nothing fancy here, guys, just a simple moving average. And what we're going to use is this particular indicator or this moving average to get us out of the trade. Again, we've entered on a breakout, a close significantly above this level of trend line resistance. We're looking for that market to continue its current momentum and to move up to the upside. And we want to stay on the course, right? We want to stay with that trade. We're trying to ride this market's breakout. So how do we get out of the trade? Instead of taking a take profit, which kind of limits our upside, we want to really let our winners run as much as we can with this trading strategy. Again, kind of an aggressive strategy, and I'll get into more detail on how you can really make this aggressive in a second. But again, to recap, we're looking to let our winners run on a significant break of a trend line breakout on gold specifically. Why gold? Gold has high volatility and it oftentimes trends very, very strongly, and those sharp reversals can turn into very strong trends within, just a couple days or hours, however long you're looking at the chart. So looking at gold here, we do see instead of using a specific take profit or using price action, this is where our stop loss comes into play. Each bar, what you're going to do if you like this trading strategy, if this is kind of what fits your trading criteria, is we're actually going to kind of trail our stop here along this moving average. So what you can see is price did go heavily in our favor, and I do know that this is a cherry-picked example. I know that. I'm not hiding that. There are going to be examples where this doesn't work out so nice, but for the sake of example, for the sake of showing the trading strategy here, I do want to show a good example so that we can see how the strategy actually works out. In a lot of cases, we do see big trends on gold, and so you are going to see trades that occasionally come like this. And these are going to be big winners, right? We're not looking to take little profits on this. We're taking big winners on gold, looking to take advantage of those really big momentum pushes that we do see. So let's go ahead and continue on. What we're going to use is we're going to use this particular moving average, again, that 20 period, and all along the way, each bar, we're going to move our moving average across the way. So you can see as profits, we're locking in profits as the trade goes. So what you can see is that price moves significantly away from that moving average, and that's good. we don't want to see any sort of, you know, kind of pullback. We're looking to catch those really big breaks that don't take much of a pause at all, which we actually have seen a lot of recently on gold. And so that's why I'm making this strategy exactly kind of talking about that kind of concept. So ultimately you can see if I forward just a little bit, we did get closed out of the trade here. Well, Nick, why didn't we get taken out up here? Why didn't you close the position? Well, remember guys, hindsight is 20/20. In real trading, you don't necessarily know what's going to happen next. You can make predictions, but you have no sort of guarantees, right? So looking at what we have here on gold, you can see that overall we had a really great opportunity in terms of, see this entry came all the way up. You can see price really did go in our favor here. In this particular case, looking on the 4-hour time frame, we had a really nice winner there. Price continued to push in our direction, in our favor, and that was all off of the basis of a very strong level of trendline resistance that broke and consistently pushed higher and higher. And that's exactly what we were looking to take advantage of with this particular trading strategy. So again, to recap, we entered on a breakout of this significant trendline resistance, and we looked to continue that momentum and trailed our stop the whole way through. So on each one of these bars, right? So as price is kind of chugging along in our favor, we want to kind of lock in profits, right? Because again, gold can reverse suddenly and sharply. So as this trade kind of progressed, we would move our stop loss into profits. You can see right around, let's see right around where we would have gotten into a locked profit. You can see right around here, we would have been kind of broken our trade even right around these two candles, kind of been broke even on the trade and still letting that winner run. Okay guys, what I want to talk about next though is how do I make this trading strategy even more aggressive, right? How do I make a winner a huge winner, which is entirely possible to do. Some of the best traders of history are massive trend followers that caught some of the biggest moves in market history. So how do I do that, Nick? How do I get involved with the biggest trends and to maximize the potential gains that I get from those trends? Well, that's exactly what we're going to talk about right now. Again, I kind of mentioned earlier talking about price action. Well, what I want to mention here is I want to add another variable and I want to add another trade. Well, you may say, Nick, I don't like to add trades. Well, again, this is not going to be for everybody. This is the aggressive style of this particular trading strategy, which is already kind of aggressive since trading gold by its very nature is relatively aggressive. What are we going to do to make it more aggressive? Well, again, I want to take a second trade. Well, how do I take a second trade on this particular trading strategy? Well, let's back it up just a little bit and we'll go back to the drawing board on this particular strategy kind of setup. So we're going to keep our first entry the exact same. Remember, kind of recapping on that strategy entry, we saw that trend line here was kind of broken, right? We closed above that. We entered on the very next bar. That's our entry. We're happy with that particular trade, looking to take advantage of that momentum push to the upside that we're hoping to see on gold. Now, all of this can be reversed and we can do it on the south side or downside, right? Trading short, but this is a particular example that has kind of been shown on the buy side. So next, how do I add a secondary trade, Nick? Well, what you guys often will see when you take a look at a gold chart is that there are often massive moves that just keep going. And what most retail traders try and do with something like gold is they like to try and fade every single move. So what we saw here on gold is that this massive move, there were very likely people trying to sell every step of the way, right? Trying to short here and short here and short here. And gold is one of those things that can just keep trending. I personally don't like to fight the move when it comes to gold. I look to be more of a trend follower when it comes to trading particular markets, gold especially. So Nick, how do I add that second trade? How do I get involved on a secondary entry? Now again, just a little kind of reminder, this is going to be highly aggressive, but let's talk about it. So again, we talked briefly about using structure in a trading strategy, particularly this trading strategy, right? So what we're going to use is we're actually going to use structure to get involved in a secondary trade. Now remember, we just got done talking about the fact that we want to see a break above that significant trend line. Well, now what we're going to use is a secondary entry of some sort of significant break of structural levels of resistance in an uptrend or structural levels of support in a downtrend. So what do I mean by that? What you can see here, if we look left on this chart, is that we had a major level of resistance in this area, right? So as price started to kick off and started to get going here, again, we're already in profits on our first trade, which is fantastic, but we really want to put on the gas here, right? Accelerate here. on our buy position. Now this is again very aggressive, but it can actually work out really well, and you're going to see it work fantastic in really, really monster trends. And this is how you're going to really capitalize on those trends if you're an aggressive trader, if you like the trade setup, if all of those things match your criteria, this is how you can do it. Now again, just a forewarning, aggressive, but possible to build some really big winners off of this style. We've broken this significant level of resistance. So we've started to see that breakout, and now things are really going. Things are changing in this market as gold does continue to push higher. So what we're gonna do here is a secondary entry right here. What you can see, if I make this blue here as well, we'll make that blue. This is where we would enter with the same concept in mind, but this time we're adding a secondary trade. Now you might say, Nick, that seems stupid. Now you're just buying higher. But remember, we're looking for structure that's breaking down, right? So a lot of times when you have that structure that gets broken in markets and things are really changing, you get those monster trends. And that's exactly what happens is they just break through levels of resistance, they break through levels of support, and they keep going and going and going. That's exactly what we're looking for on gold here in this trading strategy. So if gold breaks above this level here, we could, if you're willing to be very aggressive, add a secondary trade right here on the close of another significantly broken level of resistance in this market. So again, that's our major level of resistance. Price breaks above that level and closes above that level. We're looking to add a secondary trade. And again, stopping out the same way. So trailing both stop losses along this moving average here, that 20 period that I chose. Again, feel free to change it if you like. This trading strategy is up to your own discretion on how you'd like to trade it. Again, not telling you how you should trade, but ultimately if you like a particular aspect of this and this fits your strategy or fits something that you like about, you could potentially implement this in your own trading if you like it. So with that said, add a secondary position here, first here, second here, and ride that baby as long as it takes you, right? So we're going for this moving average, and as soon as it gets breached or touched, we're going to be out of the trade. And so ultimately this particular entry worked out fantastic. Our first trade went really, really into profit. In our second trade, which again, you could use a bigger position, you could use a smaller position, you could use the same size position, kind of comes down to how you like to trade, and how willing you are to be risky, both of these closed out very, very profitably, very, very nicely. And by taking that second position in this case, it played out really nice because it allowed us to capture even more out of this particular trend, right? When you have monster trends in the market, guys, there's some really big opportunities, and a lot of people are trying to fight these kind of moves in gold, whereas there's some really big opportunity if you look for proper calculated entries to get involved and to ride those trends for all they're worth. Guys, I hope you got something out of this video. I've got more gold trading videos, more concepts on gold if you'd like to hear some more about that. Go ahead and click on some of these videos here, and we will catch you on the next one.